So after the rejection from your family, where did you go to and who did you turn to? There must be somebody that opened their doors to you that said, okay, come, I'll be responsible.
Okay, when I give birth to, at first, let me discuss how I give birth to that child. During the 9 months, I never knew my pregnancy was even up to 9 months. You understand? Because I wasn't counting. We went to church with my friends. So he took all of us. We went there to go and start the church. So when they started the church, at that process, they are doing the service. So we went for a program that stayed up to 10, 11, 11, 12. So Pastor Perry now said we shouldn't go home because he rented a place for some of the church members. So I now followed my friends. We went to their house at Papi.
Okay.
You understand? So I thought when I was, we danced a lot that day. I was even dancing. Even in the church, they didn't know that I'm pregnant. You understand? They never knew. They don't know. Nobody knows. So it was that my friends, some of them, they knows. So when after the dancing, I went home. We went to their house, thinking that maybe I'm okay. I'm not even up to my duties. You understand? When I went to their house, started behaving. Some things started happening to me. So thank God they have wrappers. If I even remove my clothes that day, I was tying their wrapper. And at midnight, I started having pains, my back pain, especially my waist. And I woke up around 6 o'clock, 6. I met one Yoruba woman at Papi. And I told her, Mama, my back is paying me. She now pointed at me that there's hospital behind that place. I should just go. I didn't even care. I should not go inside and wear clothes. I just tied my wrapper. I went to the hospital just like that. And I told them, I don't meet the nurse that my back is paining me. I don't know what happened. She now asked me, is the baby kicking up and down? I said, yes. She said, I'm in labor. I said, labor. Labor. She said, yes. She said, I should be running around the hospital. I said, well. I said, I don't have any baby to know here. The woman said, you don't have anything. I said, I don't have anything. She said, he said, where are my people? And I said that my friends, they are here. She now told me that I should just be running around. That is how I roam around. And before that baby is just a lucky child. Because in that hospital, it was just that one nurse that was on duty that early morning. That one nurse, that woman, I will never forget. So when she told me I should be going around in the pregnancy, I told her that mommy, I want to poo. She said it's not poo. I should come and poo here. So when I went there to poo, as I was even about pooping, baby started coming and she said, yeah, lie down. That is how we push out the baby. Pushing out the baby, she said, what do I have?
No clothes.
I said, I don't have anything. Do you know that day, I have to call my friends. I say, Amadi, who buy clothes for baby before we go carry the ones I get. They have to go and buy clothes in Pape Market. Buy some few things. The woman did everything for us for free. She did not collect anything. The only money we paid was one of my friends that came and paid 4,000 naira for the delivering fee. That period. So that is when we help that Yoruba woman now found that I put to bed. She now did amala and the way she came and gave me and the Ogi. She came and gave me in the hospital. You understand? She doesn't even know me. It was even that day. That morning I told her that my tummy is paining. So she doesn't even know me from anywhere. So that is how they brought things in the hospital. And now called some friends, started bringing my stuff. I have to go back to that same house. That is where I stay for some time.
What happened between you and the father of your baby after the delivery that he came and everything? He was ready to be the father because he never rejected pregnancy anyway and he never rejected his baby. So why are the people not together? What happened?
Yes, I think I've answered something like that before, but I'll still repeat myself again. I've never wanted him to come.
Yeah, but he came and you have a baby for him.
He has never even saw the baby until when that baby is even up to 9 months.
Wow. So what happened?
Okay, what happened when he started noticing that when he knows I have the child for him, he now said that I should give him the baby. I refused. I said I can't give you my child. I'm so far for. It's not done anyway. So in short, during those periods, he hasn't bringing anything. So I'm not even seeing any remorse. I'm not seeing anything that made me to carry my baby to give him. So he started what he was even after. That since I said I will not marry him, I should give him the baby. I said I can't do that.
So you made mention of not loving the father of your baby.
And again, what happened is that I cannot be at that age and got married.
But you were 20. 20 years, get married.
Can you get married at the age of 20 years when you don't know anything? That marriage will never stay. Do you understand what I'm talking about? That marriage will never stay. And I always tell people that we shouldn't take because of we have a child or pregnant for somebody and get married to that person.
Yes.
Because tomorrow, let me tell, a lot of people have made a lot of mistake because of they have a child, they want to be in a marriage. At the end of the day, they will leave the marriage. One, they will be inside the marriage, they will start cheating, which is the worst thing. It's not good in a marriage, you understand? So we should not take because of we have a child for a man and marry that man. It's as if they force you into the marriage. So I need to realize that I said I don't want to be forced into something that is forever. Till death do you apart. You understand? When you don't understand marriage, you don't need to be in a marriage. Children or not. You understand? Pregnancy happens through your sin that you committed. You understand? So if you don't go and fornicate, you will not get pregnant. You understand? So nothing concerns pregnancy with marriage when you are not ready.
But you said he was never bad to you, that he was a good man.
Yes, he's a nice person when we're dating. But when I had that child, he's not a good person.
And he will change now because you rejected him and you hid the fact that you were pregnant for him.
Yes, maybe that is what people said. Maybe that is why. And that is why he did not take care of the child. And that is a big mistake.
And he's still not reaching out to you and the child?
Yes. There's a time he later came when my son was about 7, 8 years old. I saw him in our street. So the brother saw me. The brother works in our street there. So he now saw me. He said, Mommy, Fortune. What Fortune? How are you? I said, I'm fine. Immediately he just talked to me. He called his brother. He saw me. That one just drove down to Jabi. So that is another time he saw the baby child and he took the child out. They went out. He took some jolly. He now promised him heaven and earth. Never fulfilled the heaven and earth. Let me tell you something. Forget that I rejected him. Adibi, he was showing interest.
Okay.
Coming, buying something for the child, bringing gifts for the child, sending money. Maybe I would have wanted him. Maybe later I would have married him. Do you understand? Or I would have even given the boy to him. Do you understand? So he wasn't doing anything serious with that child. Do you understand? So I can never, when somebody is showing care and love to you, you love to be with that person. Yes. I always tell people that I don't do eye service something. If you want to do something to me, just do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because somebody is telling you to do it, or somebody is forcing you, or you are doing it with force. No, I don't like it. So I didn't I'm saying anything seriousness. I would have put interest. You understand? So when somebody is not showing anything serious, is not even showing care, my sister, don't get into You understand? So that is just it. That is why I never wanted to be with him because I've never seen any care apart from when we were dating. That is just that period. So after when child came,
he changed.
So he said, he wanted me to carry pregnancy and come and be living with him. I don't know if other people does it, but me, I can't do it. I said I cannot be pregnant and be living with you. You understand? So maybe that is why he wasn't caring for the child. I am the child. So I started working. Maybe I gave birth to my child. Am I up to 3 months? Yes, I was up to 2 months. I started working.
Mm.
Yes, I got a job. And the first job I got that time self, they were paying me 30,000. And that was my first time to work. I've never worked before in my life.
Mm.
So, now we mommy is speaking now. Mama they cook give us to chop. So that is when I started working. And from there till today.
Within that period of pregnancy, did any of your dreams die? Did you give up on any of your dreams?
No. During the pregnancy period, that is when I stopped my school, which I told you.
Yes.
So, but when I give birth, I started working. You understand?
Okay.
So during that process of when I give birth, I started working from one work to another. Anyone I don't like, I'll look for another one. Anyone I don't like, I'll look for another one. Until God gave me the one that buttered my bread at. I think my baby was up to 8 years that period. And God gave me the one that I was staying with them. They now just one day. They are white people anyway from Israel.
Okay.
They were the one that sponsored me in my school.
Wow.
Yes, I think I remember even before then. I remember when I was working, I was now looking for admission. I think I wrote my WAEC.
Mm-hmm.
I have to travel to write my WAEC at Port Harcourt.
Okay.
So after writing my WAEC, I came, started looking for admission at the only school I look for admission. Two schools is KSU, Kogi State University, and KEFI. So at that process of that KEFI, I got the admission that period because my JAM, I wrote my JAM at Kogi State Polytechnic. I think my JAM was 209 then.
Mm.
Yes, my JAM was good. So at that process, I did my PCMA. My PCMA was also good. But I don't know what happened. I got the admission later. They say it's not my name that is on the admission, it's another Glory. Okay, me and the girl were answering the same name, surname and the same name. So the thing brought issue that they said it's not me, that it was the right girl. That is how I left. So I started still working. My son is still in school. I was paying his school fees, I was taking care of him then. So there's a point that time self, I think I didn't say that story. When my son was a child, then he was little. I have to give it to somebody to be taken care of. I was paying the person if I go to work.
Okay, like a nanny.
Yes, I was paying the person. So I'll drop the baby with the person. Although it's a family woman.
Okay.
So I'll drop the baby with the person. I'll go to my work. I'll come back. I'll take care of my baby. There's a time again I got a job that I'm staying there. So the woman was still taking care of the child. But the coming weekend I'll take care of the baby. I'll see my child. I've long gone. That is how I keep on surviving. And God gave me a good job. I was working with an Israeli man. So one day, the man now called me. They asked me that if I want to go back to school. I said yes. So he now said, go and find out. So I started looking for. I said, which school will I even go now? So I don't get time for admission process. Better man, I go to look for private school where I go. I don't have time for those things because I passed through one already. No way. So that is how they helped me. I have to call my friend. That's my same friend, Martins. I think he was the one that helped me to look for the admission there. So I told him I sent him money to help me to process everything. Then I was very busy. So we did, and we got the admission in that school. So that is how I started going to school.
And you fulfilled your dreams. Okay. So if the father of your baby shows up right now, will you wish to reconcile with him?
To marry him?
Maybe start a relationship that will lead to marriage.
I can't do that now.
Why?
How can I do that?
Why?
I can't now. I can't.
Is he married?
Yes, he's actually married. But even though he's not married, I will not marry him. I will not. Not because I've always said it that we shouldn't take because of a child.
I thought maybe because you are now matured.
Okay.
Maybe you want to reconsider. Before you said I was not mature enough to be married and this.
And
Now you are not mature.
that is
You are
why
not
I've
a
realized a
grown
lot of
woman.
things now. So I've known a lot of how to deal with life.
So
I can learn.
you don't stand a chance
Mhm.
at all. Okay, so has any man walked out of a relationship with you because you're a single mother?
No. Every single man I met loved me because of I'm a single mother.
Wow.
Yes.
Ah.
I've
Okay.
never been rejected before.
Hmm.
That is why I always advise people that you shouldn't take because of you're a single mother, you start punishing yourself. Man will not see you. I always use myself as an example. And I've never hide to any man that I don't have a child.
Hmm.
I always tell them that I have a son, I have a child. So if you like me, you must like my child. If you don't like me, if you don't like my child, bye bye. Don't like me. Most people said they like me because I'm a hardworking person. Mm-mm. So if you like me because I'm a hardworking person, fine. But I have a son. You have to also like my child. But when I bring the child in the picture, they have never rejected the child.
Hmm. So are you in a relationship?
Right now,
Yes, and is he aware? You said you don't even hide it, so definitely.
right now, should I say I'm into a serious relationship right now?
If possible, you can. You are free.
Because a lot of people said I'm not ready to settle down, including your husband said so. Anyway, I'm actually in a relationship, but I'm actually in a relationship, and any relationship I keep, they always know that I have a child.
Yeah.
They always know. That is the first book I open.
Hmm.
So if I don't tell you, that means I've started hiding something. And me, I'm the kind of person that my conscience always disturb me. If I start hiding something, they will start knowing that I will start feeling bad. Do you understand? One day I will stay open up and tell you. And I don't want to tell you when it's too late. Because I don't want issue at the process.
So there is this other reason. Do people treat you differently in the society because you're a single mother?
At first, there's something I notice where people are. When you don't have money,
Yes, sir.
people treat you bad. When you are a single mother or not. So when I was pregnant, I noticed how people treated me. People were not fair enough for me. They were not there because they feel that you are a burden to them. So they doesn't want somebody that will come and carry a problem to them. So that is what boosts my morale to go and work, to hustle more. So what I do is that anytime I notice I don't have money, I don't sit down. In any way, I must make sure I have money in my hand. You understand? So people in the society, it's just now they started showing care because maybe now a lot of single mothers now are out there. You understand? But during when I had my child, I wasn't seeing love. It's just like I passed through stress. So what I now notice that I don't care about people anymore. I have a lot of people I have a lot of aunties, uncles, friends. You understand? That we grew up together, that can take care of I and my child. But they doesn't want to because of that body. You understand? Everybody don't want to help you. Even the ones that have school, that own schools that are supposed to take care of the child without you paying school fees. They don't care, they will still want you to pay school fees. You understand? They know that you don't have a husband, that you're a single mother, that is supposed to help you. You understand? But they don't care. So what they do is that they won't, even though you give them money, they'll still collect that same amount they are collecting from other students. Yes. So what I do is that I make sure I work to feed my child, myself.
So right now, I'm sure there are so many young girls going through the same process right now. What would your advice be to them?
Yes. I always tell some young girls that feel like me. I don't advise any child to abort the baby. It's your choice. You understand? And I don't force you to keep the child. It's your choice. I always tell you that. Are you sure you want to keep the baby? Are you sure you want to pass through the process as a mother? If you say yes, I'll be there. I'll support you. Like, I think I have my cousin that is pregnant now. I remember that just put to bed anyway. I remember when she was pregnant, I found out. I've been there for her till she gave birth. When I asked her, I said to be a mother is not easy, especially to be a single mother. Yes, we used to make a mistake. We commit sin by fornicating. But the innocent baby shouldn't be blamed
Yeah.
for what happened to us. I always tell God that I say instead of you suffering my child, let me just pass through that stress because he's not even the fault of coming to this world this way he came out from. So I always tell them that any single mother there is challenge during pregnancy and during giving birth as a mother. Can you cope? When you give birth, sleepless night is there.
Yes.
When you give birth, you take a lot of hot water. When you give birth, a lot of punishment is there. Can you cope? Anybody that said yes, just for you to support the person. Because I remember a lot of people helped me. I won't lie. People help me a lot. Even I remember when I don't have food, I'll go to one auntie shop at Joy. I'll go to her place. I'll be even giving her order. I'll say, auntie, I want chop ukwa. Because you know your mama they keep ukwa for that side. You understand? I ate food in her place. I never paid her money. So anytime I found out that any young girl they are pregnant and they are not capable to help, I always assist them. I always help them since they decide to leave the child.
So you are still young, very beautiful. What will you say your greatest regret is so far?
About having the child,
About everything, everything.
greatest regret. Do I have the greatest regret? It's my greatest regret. The only regret I have now is not having a good job. Any other? I don't think I have any regrets since I have a child.
So how has it been raising a child alone without the love of his father? In relationship, in the life of children, they still need that fatherly love and motherly love. So how has it been taking care of him alone without a father?
It's very difficult anyway because I remember there's a time I would tell my son when he started doing some naughty things. I said, because of I'm a mother now, the father is not here. That's why I'm misbehaving. I don't flow. But I decided to turn myself as a man. When I handle him like this, he knows how I used to handle him. I started handling him on my own. In short, I never bring up the picture of a father to him. Always being his father and his mother in every aspect. Sometimes when they will do something to him, they said should go and call the father. I'll be the one that will go. To raise a child is not an easy thing as a single mother. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not. Because one, it will make you not to do whatever you want to do on your own. If maybe you want to buy a wrapper, a George, let me just use that. You will not be able to buy George because of your child. You understand? When you want to get better expensive things for yourself, you cannot get it because of your child. You understand? You remember that you have a 30,000-40,000 naira school fees you want to pay. Remember that you have to buy his food. Like my son then when he was growing up like a little one, so he's the kind of person that rejects food a lot. So he likes all this petty, he likes tea, you understand? So I must make sure that I get his tea for him. I want to get his needs for him so that he will not go and beg outside. So, and I never wanted him to go out, or I always want him to just be around the compound. To raise a child is not an easy thing.
To raise a child alone,
Alone
it's not an
is
easy.
not an easy thing. Raise a child alone. I know I passed through stress, but I thank God today.